because I wanted to talk about a couple of things. And so y'all just come on in, and whenever you get in here, or you can see it after the replay. But really what I wanted to talk to y'all about is dealing with people that have buyer's remorse, and a couple of other things that I might talk about as I'm on live. All right. And this is a live Q&A. So if you guys want to come on board and talk to me or ask me any questions or anything like that, feel free to do that. And so let me just start off by saying hello. My name is Kaysa Thomas, and I am the owner of TOLEE Designs, a handcrafted jewelry line I started in 2010. You guys know me by now. If you don't, keep watching and you'll find out some information about me. Now, I want to talk to you guys about buyer's remorse. Lately, I've been hearing different stories from different venues and vendors, and they telling me about their stories. And I sat here and I thought about how people always make returns. And the number one reason why they make a return is because they realize they've spent too much money. Okay? They've spent too much money. That's the number one reason for buyer's remorse. The second reason is maybe they return because the size didn't fit them and they didn't try on the pair of shoes or the dress or the necklace or whatever before they actually left the store. And, they just eyeballed it and thought, hey, I can fit it. Hello to you that is coming in. I am doing a live. Yes, I am. I'm doing a live. And I'm talking about buyer's remorse. So hopefully you guys can stay and attend. All right. So basically, what I'm learning about people is when they have buyer's remorse, you're going to know it. And they're going to come back and ask for a refund. And I want to talk to you guys about ways to spot them and to send them away from your table, because they are not your clientele. Okay? They're not your clientele. So buyer's remorse means that the person has regretted buying the item that they purchased from you. And I told you the number one reason is because they've overspent. Okay? I've had people come to my table and say, hey, I have a budget of, so and so and so and so. Do you have anything on the table within that budget? Yeah. I have this over here for that budget and that over there for that budget. Oh, but I really like this piece over here. Okay. Yes, but that's not in your budget. You have stipulated that your budget is $40, and I'm telling you this at the bottom is your budget. Oh, well, maybe I can stretch my budget just a little bit to buy that piece over there. Well, ma'am, I'm not really going to recommend that you do that, simply because if you say you're on a budget, I really want to respect the fact that you're on a budget. And I don't want you to overreach your budget. So what I'm going to recommend is that you go and walk around. Go walk around. And if you really just find that you really want this product, and if it is here, then we'll be glad to sell you the product. What I find is that people will lie about a product. They will say that it is damaged when it is not. They'll say that it's lost in the mail. It's all kind of things that people come up with. And I'm just trying to teach you guys how to protect yourself as a business owner. Now, sometimes we do have to return things, y'all, because maybe they did come broke up. Maybe the object that we ordered was not the object that they sent. There are all kinds of reasons why we have to return things to people. But I'm specifically talking about people that know they have shopping addictions. They know that they overspent their budget, and they have this thing called buyer's remorse. You have to be able to spot them out. You have to be able to look at them and tell if they are going to be a great client or a client that's going to give you trouble. And you can know the difference. I'm telling you, if you deal with customer service long enough, you know the ones that are going to return something. So only thing I can tell you to do, especially if you're doing shipping and you're shipping your things out to other people, you want to take a picture of that product, and you want to make sure that you've done all the testing on it and all those different things. And if they come back to you and they say, you know what, this thing, it broke on me. It broke. You're going to know that they're not telling you the truth. Yes, I understand that things that go in the mail can get broken up, come wet, soggy, and all that. That's why I take precautionary measures when I'm selling or mailing out things. That's why I doubly wrap it. I put it in bubble wrap and double wrap it again, because I know what they do with these packages. So again, my main mission is that the package, the jewelry that I pack off, gets to the buyer safely. Okay. So, again, I just wanted to talk to you guys about people that just have buyer's remorse. And I want you to understand that it's not your fault. It's not against you personally. It's not about your product. It's really about them not being able to have the responsibility of managing their money right. That's not your fault. And again, if you're out vending and somebody wants their money back, you are not under any obligation to refund them at all. There are many people that say no refunds, no refunds, period. So that's what I really want you guys to really understand. How do you fortify yourself against these type of individuals? You fortify yourself against them by having a conversation with them, finding out if they really want the product. The other way you know that you're going to have a person that's going to have buyer's remorse is if they're indecisive. If you can't make up your mind about the product that you want to buy, you're indecisive. So that means that you'll go and purchase it, and then you'll come back and say, I changed my mind. No. Before you leave this table, I'm going to find every way to dissuade you from not buying the product. These are the things that you got to be able to deal with, especially if you're going to be a vendor. You have to know your audience. You got to be able to read your audience, because your goal is to go out there and make money. If you're selling online, your goal is to make money. That's your goal. So you have to be able to understand that a lot of these people that are having buyer's remorse, some of them are scam artists. Some of them are. They just are. And I know, like, people, we don't like to call out, clients that, buy from us and stuff like that. But sometimes they're scam artists. They find ways. I've had people to tell me, oh, I never received the package. I tracked the package, and the package was absolutely left there. I wind up refunding the money. I did. I wind up refunding the money to this person. And afterwards, the person never bought another item from me. That's how I know that that person was doing too much. Again, know your clientele, know your audience, pay attention to people's patterns, pay attention to people's language, pay attention to it all, pay attention to their body language, what they are saying and what they're not saying. Hello to those of you who are coming in. I'm talking about people, dealing with people that have buyer's remorse, and they return a product because they realize that they've spent too much money. And I'm just telling you how to protect yourself as a vendor. Okay. I wanted to go live because I haven't done any videos lately. I will be coming back on doing some tutorials. So if you have any tutorials that you would like to see me do, go ahead and shoot me an email at tolededesigns@gmail.com and let me know, or shoot me a something in over here in the chat and let me know what you would like for me to go over. But I just really wanted to talk to my vendors out here. I'm trying to teach my vendors on how to really protect themselves as they're going out vending. Saturday, when I had my vending event, it was really a blessed event. I had one woman, she came and she saw this necklace I was selling. It was a quartz necklace with an agate pendant attached to it. She loved it right away and she purchased it. So it was a lot of people that came and just purchased, and there was no issue or no problem. But one of the things I want to point out is, as a person that is selling a product, you're going to run into people that make excuses. And I just want you to know, as a vendor, you don't have to accept these excuses. Okay? You don't have to accept them. We are here to do a service. We're here for a service. We're not here to be abused by people. We're not here to listen to their excuses about why they want to return a product and all of that. You always want to make sure you have a sign. If you're going to vend, you want to say absolutely no refunds. No refunds unless the product is damaged, and they can't necessarily bring it back as damaged because you've already went over it to make sure there were no flaws, there were no breakage or anything like that, so that they can't go walk away and just all of a sudden, oh, it's damaged, can I give a refund back? No. So I wanted to share with you guys that. And there's some other tips as being a vendor. You want to make sure that you have all of your product in a specific pattern. I think it was April. She asked me, is there a such thing as too much on your table? There can absolutely be too much on your table. Absolutely. Because you I've seen people's tables and I got dizzy from looking at it. I was like, this is just too much. I need to go on to the next table. So what I want to encourage you guys to do, if you're doing vending on the outside, you want to set up your table in such a manner that it's not too cluttery, but it's just got enough busyness for somebody to look at it. Okay, and want to come over there and find out what you have. If you guys are interested in more vending tips, I will try to give you more vending tips. And I'll give them to you here and there. Let me know if you guys are vending this spring or this summer or the fall. I know for me, I have quite a few vending events that are going to be coming up for me, and I'm going to try to show you guys how I set up. I'm going to try to do behind the scenes and after and all that stuff, so that you can see how that's done if you're interested in that. That's really all I have for right now. I wanted to really just come on and talk about that buyer's remorse, because of late I've been hearing people say so many things to me and showing me stuff, and I'm like, people right now, they're just, unhappy about everything, and they find reasons to, make your life miserable sometimes. But yeah, all that. Hello to you guys that are coming in. I am going to try to do a little bit more lives, y'all, so you guys can ask questions and all of that. I mean, when I do these live videos, like live Q&As and stuff like that, this is the time to come on and ask the questions that you might want to know, because I'm always willing to answer questions within reason. And so hopefully you guys will take advantage of the lives that I'm going to be doing in the future. All right, y'all. Well, thank you. And hopefully this video will help you out. Hopefully it will make a lot of sense. Leave me some comments in the chat if it makes sense to you, or if you disagree, or however you feel about that. Let me know. All right. Until the next video, as I always tell you guys, happy beading.